there, Pisces. It's time for your weekly horoscope for the coming 7 days. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, all you need to do ever is go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links down below. Yes, a shaving mishap caused me to actually go back to last year's look, which I'm finding is actually very synchronic. Even though I turned 35 on Friday the 11th, I am actually bringing back a method of reading general horoscopes on YouTube anyway, that I had attempted earlier this year and I should have stuck with. And for those of you who've been watching me for more than a couple of months, have probably heard me remark on several occasions, especially earlier this year, that it was becoming more and more of a strain to actually jump in and out of my flow to read in a compartmentalized fashion. And so what I'm doing differently now is I am actually charging, blessing, and programming the cards to just present what the most predominant energies are in all areas of your life that you'll be experiencing, very incoming wave style. And then while I'm in the flow, writing it all down, scribing it here in my book, and then presenting it to you. Now, this, of course, like I said, will not be the case for personal readings, but personal readings and general readings are in no way the same. They're night and day. And you might not even think of this as an incoming wave. Think of it as the Pisces wave. So what is the Pisces wave for this coming week? Well, your cards this week presented as the Fool, the High Priestess reversed, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Two of Pentacles upright. And so this is how it actually, how it flowed. This week, a new chapter of your life is commencing before it feels like the passing chapter has adequately concluded. You will be straddling. You will be straddling two realities that, while seemingly in harmony for now, may not be kept in such a manner indefinitely. Many occasions will present that will test your courage to become a leader where much is still uncharted territory, where, deference to authority and even history will serve little, save only to perhaps provide context and reference if and when applicable. You may also find that future plans and itineraries do not evoke the same emotional resonance they did in the past. Allow yourself the right to turn aside and align with what is actually coming from your heart and your heart-centered efforts and heart's intent. For these circumstances will require all involved to touch base and accept what is occurring, if only to even get clarity on what is possible now versus before. A lot of revision is taking place, even when it comes to best laid plans and efforts. It's very difficult, I think, especially when it comes to a lot of the shifts in frequency that are going on this year, to set something as prosaic as a 5-year plan anymore. It's time to be thinking about what is capable of showing up in a more instantaneous or even more quantum way. I mean, we're looking at a new chapter of your life commencing before it feels like the passing chapter has adequately concluded. This is a big deal, and probably the most important thing that you can actually start to honor and pay attention to. Sometimes it's a shift in how we direct our own ascended divine feminine that makes the difference here. We all have the ascended divine feminine within us, even us guys. And the way the ascended divine feminine divides its energy and creates and uncreates is simply a shift in where that energy is flowing and feeding. And so we don't necessarily need to always go and tie up the passing chapter in a neat little bow, but understand that what is coming now is giving you a chance to simply conclude the old by turning your energy into a source of abundance as well as support for the new, which you actually didn't know you were already co-creating, especially when it came to, I'm going to say probably the last 3.5 to 4 weeks. And so this is now taking shape. It is now actually the new. A lot of the old is going to present itself as a shadow of its former self, which is maybe why I was, saying shadow instead of straddling, because you're actually looking at an opportunity to see two realities for what they really are. The new is actually the real, and what's passing is actually the shadow, or perhaps an aspect of shadow. Allow yourself to, of course, be flexible with this and see what comes out. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.